Well, hi, everyone. This is the SoCal Report. I'm Brad Free with highlights and lowlights from last week and a look ahead at a relatively quiet weekend out at Santa Anita. We'll start off talking about the highlights from the preceding week. And although Vail, Dory, and Finest City put on one heck of a show in the Grade 1 Santa Margarita, for me, the highlight of the race, of the week, I should say, was on Sunday when Conquest Fahrenheit stretched out to two turns in the $75,000 Pasadena Stakes. And this flashy young 3-year-old, he stamped himself as a force to be reckoned with, not only in California, but perhaps across the country, as we take a look at Conquest Fahrenheit rolling to victory in the Pasadena Stakes. And he did it the hard way. He was hounded through a wicked early pace, 45-2, 109-2 for 6 furlongs. Those fractions might take their toll on a lesser horse, but Conquest Fahrenheit has a touch of class, and he kept right on running. He ran away from the field to win by more than 2 lengths and stamp himself as a 3-year-old grass horse to be reckoned with. Now, one of the reasons why we used Conquest Fahrenheit as a highlight for the week is because it's time to recognize the trainer and jockey behind this good 3-year-old. Peter Miller is on fire this winter. He's winning at a 30% clip. He entered the week 30 for 102. He leads Jerry Hollendorfer by a handful of winners, and there is no signs of slowing down. Peter Miller, a 30% trainer this winter out at Santa Anita, and he continues to be amazing this winter at Santa Anita. How's that for redundancy? As for the jockey, Norberto Arroyo, he's kind of an unknown quantity out here in California, but he's ranked 6th in the standings going into the week, 21 for 105, and 16 of Arroyo's winners were Peter Miller trainees. The Miller-Arroyo combo, 16 for 31 into this week. You talk about a hot trainer-jockey combo, it's Miller and Arroyo. Now, there are other trainer-jockey combos that are being very productive this winter. Hollendorfer and Flavian Pratt, Richard Baltas, Corey Nakatani, Hollendorfer and Mike Smith, but nobody is coming close to the 50% win rate of Miller and Arroyo. Conquest Fahrenheit, the highlight of the week, winning the Pasadena Stakes. As for the low light, not really a low light, it's kind of just a reminder of a very good 2-year-old grass horse from last year, now a 3-year-old, and his name is Big Score. We're going to take a quick peek back at a race in October. It was the Zuma Beach Stakes on October 10th at Santa Anita, and Big Score, coming in off a runner-up finish at Del Mar, he absolutely crushed the Zuma Beach field. He actually ran a mile in 133.56. That's 2/100ths faster than Conquest Fahrenheit did last weekend. I know you can't compare times with races that are months apart, but the point is this. Big Score ran super last fall. He ran fast last fall, and he might have been in the Pasadena Stakes, except for it's been a wet winter in California. Trainer Tim Yakteen got a little bit behind as far as the training goes, and Big Score is not quite ready for his comeback. Now, why is this in the low light category? Here's why. Because it illustrates, the 3-year-old grass division illustrates a gaping hole in the local stake schedule. The Pasadena Stakes on March 19th, around 2 turns. The next 2-turn grass stakes for 3-year-olds in California, well, it's not until May 9th, the Singletary Stakes. So it's a 2-month gap in the stakes program at Santa Anita, and that is going to force Big Score out on the road. He's close to a comeback start. Tim Yakteen is probably going to have to ship this horse out of town to get a race under his belt, and the most likely race for him to do that would be April 7th at Keeneland in the Grade 3 Transylvania. So I'd like to see these California horses run in California, but it's just not happening because there's no opportunity. So look for Big Score to show up in April at Keeneland. As for Conquest Fahrenheit, right after winning the Pasadena Stakes, trainer Peter Miller said, we're looking at a couple spots. The Transylvania might come up a little too quick, and it probably is. He'll probably wait until Kentucky Derby Day, May 6th at Churchill Downs, for the Grade 2 American Turf. It's a $300,000 stakes race. And Conquest Fahrenheit, win, lose, or draw, he's definitely the horse to catch. We have a huge problem out here in California with regards to stakes opportunities for the top horses. Now, yeah, Arrogate and Opportunity, they're going for the big money in Dubai. So are Miller trainees St. Joe Bay and Richard's Boy. But every time you turn around, a California horse is going out on the road. American Anthem and Royal Mo, they didn't run so well, but they did run at Oaklawn Park in the Rebel Stakes last weekend. It Tis Well shipped out of town. She won a stakes race at Oaklawn. At Sunland Park on Sunday, a lot of money at stake in the Sunland Derby and Sunland Oaks. That's why noted and quoted the filly and Bronze Age, the colt, are running at Sunland Park this weekend. Abel Tasman, by the way, just a quick little side note, she's back on the work tab. Expected her to show up for a rematch with Unique Bella. She's now trained by Bob Baffert. Abel Tasman is. Haven't received confirmation yet, but apparently they are looking around at another race somewhere else other than California. I don't think that Baffert wants to run against Unique Bella anytime soon with Abel Tasman. So we have a lot of good California horses. It'd be nice if they ran in California, but they're out on the road, and the 3-year-old grass program is in dire need of some support, at least until the Del Mar meet starts. In Del Mar summer, we have a good program. The Oceanside Stakes on opening day, followed by the La Jolla, followed by the Del Mar Derby. But in spring, summer, at Santa Anita, now that Hollywood Park is out of the mix, we have a huge gaping hole in the program. Let's hope it gets filled sometime soon. All right, let's talk about some stakes races this weekend at Santa Anita, including the Grade 2 San Luis Race Stakes. I want to make a quick note regarding field size and graded stakes. This was surprising to me. Graded stakes races on dirt at Santa Anita this meet. Average field size, 5.8. Average field size graded stakes on turf, 9.8. Well, that's a pretty good segue into a 12-horse field of the San Luis Rey. And the morning line favorite is number 4, Ashley Love Sugar. He actually won this race 2 years ago. He is now 6 years old. He's a millionaire. He's won 9 out of 20. And his most recent start, Ashley Love Sugar, was January 28th at Santa Anita, racing a mile and 1/8 in the Cal Cup Turf Classic. And he ranged up outside a very stubborn What a View. And it took Ashley Love Sugar the length of the lane to finally put away What a View. What a View came back later and validated the strength of that race by finishing second in the Grade 1 kill row. So Ashley Love Sugar, he wore down a very good horse, and he'll be the horse to beat. As for the likely second choice, I'm not so sure about It's in the Post, but I do know this. He's in good form, and his effort last time out in the San Marcos, this was early February, he did everything but win. He ranged up too wide into the lane outside a red tie day. He put away a red tie day, but then Isotherm came and got him on the outside. It's in the Post is in good form. The difference between he and Ashley Love Sugar is that It's in the Post has twice as many runner-up finishes as he does wins. 3 wins, 6 seconds. He also is a puller. He is a horse that pulls on his jockey, and he'll be going 1.5 miles on Saturday. And I'm not so sure that a hard-pulling horse will want any part of 1.5 miles. It's in the Post is listed as a 5-to-1 contender. The more I think about it, the more I think that maybe the Exacta can be filled in by a potential long shot, maybe number 1 Inordinate. Number 8, Papa Cool, and number 6, Syntax are both double-digit odds in good form. Got a big push from trainer Phil D'Amato. He's not saying he can beat Ashley Love Sugar, but he said watch out for Syntax and Papa Cool. They are both in top form, training well since their last start. And D'Amato is particularly looking forward to Papa Cool's likely trip, sitting second or third behind the speed, and he thinks 1.5 miles is going to hit him right between the eyes. If you're looking for an Exacta partner with Ashley Love Sugar, take a look at Papa Cool with a pressing trip, and Syntax coming from behind, both at a big price. On Sunday, it's the Dream of Summer Stakes. California-bred fillies and mares going 1 mile, and a field of 10 entered this race. Favoritism will be either number 2, Sky Diamonds, or number 8, Sheer Pleasure. Sky Diamonds was claimed last summer at Del Mar for $40,000. And since the claim, all he has done is win 3 of 4 for trainer Bill Spar. Another in a long list of successful claims by Bill Spar. And her most recent start was absolutely sensational. This was February 16th at Santa Anita in a 2 other than allowance sprint. And Sky Diamonds just made a mockery of a fairly strong allowance field. She won off by more than 5 lengths. She went 108 and change. She's the only female runner this winter to crack 109. The question on Sunday is, can Sky Diamonds go 2 turns? If you look at her, you'd say that is a sprinter. She's kind of short, kind of compact, sprinter's build. But if she's going to get a mile, it'll be first time out. She is rateable. She's doing some freaky things in the morning, in her morning workout. She's finishing in 34 and change. Spar actually caught her final quarter mile in 22 and change in 2 of her recent workouts. So Sky Diamonds will be stretching out at the top of her game, and she's probably the horse to beat. But Sheer Pleasure, she won this race last year, and she is an established 3-time stakes winner around 2 turns. You can throw out her most recent start. D'Amato believes he brought her back way too soon. Freshened her up slightly. Her most recent start was February 11th. She's had plenty of time between starts. And Sheer Pleasure will be coming at Sky Diamonds. And if Sky Diamonds cannot stay the trip, look for Sheer Pleasure to pick them up late. Also look for Ashley Love Sugar to win the San Luis Rey Stakes on Saturday. And looking forward to Conquest Fahrenheit and Big Score taking their show on the road in 3-year-old grass races anywhere but California. I'm Brad Free. This has been the SoCal Report. Talk to you next time.